You guys. I can barely get the words out right now. This shouldn't be happening. We've all been rooting for them for years, we've held on to every rumor, every smile, every quiet little moment between them, and now, Dylan Wang's agency has just confirmed what none of us wanted to hear. Dylan and SHEN have broken up. Before I even get into the details, please make sure you subscribe, because I know there are going to be so many updates, clarifications, and maybe even Dylan or SHEN speaking out themselves. And trust me, you don't want to miss any of it. I feel like someone just knocked the wind out of me. I'm sitting here staring at the official statement, and it doesn't even feel real. It's like my brain knows what the words mean, but my heart is refusing to accept it. Let's rewind a little, because for those of you who haven't been glued to their story like I have, Dylan and SHEN's connection has been something special from the start. They first met filming Meteor Garden in 2018, and from that moment on, fans around the world, myself included, couldn't help but notice the spark. It wasn't just scripted romance, it was something deeper, something real. And for years, even though they never officially confirmed they were dating, the way they looked at each other told the truth their lips never spoke. We've seen them in so many sweet moments, Dylan shielding her from an overly crowded press line, SHEN laughing at his silly antics during interviews, those random coincidences where they'd post photos from the same place at the same time. And then there were the big ones, the rumors about them living near each other, the whispered wedding registry leaks, the hospital sightings. Everything pointed to them being more than just friends. That's why today's news feels like a punch to the gut. This morning, Dylan's agency dropped an official statement on Weibo. It started out like any other PR post. "We thank everyone for their love and support for our artist Wang Hedi." But then it shifted into something I never wanted to read. After careful consideration, and due to differences in future plans, Mr. Wang and Ms. SHEN have decided to end their relationship amicably. And that was it. No long explanation. No messy details. Just a polite, clean break. But in a way, that makes it hurt even more. I keep thinking, how many times have we seen couples in this industry fall apart because of pressure? Because of schedules, because of distance, because of the spotlight? It's like love is always the first thing sacrificed when fame comes knocking. And for Dylan and SHEN, who've been so careful, so private, so protective of each other, to see it end like this is just heartbreaking. As soon as the statement went live, the internet exploded. Within minutes, #DylanSHEN breakup was trending at #1. Fans are flooding the comments with disbelief, sadness, and even anger. Some people are asking if this is just a cover story, if maybe they're taking a break but not truly over. Others are wondering if there's more to the story than the agency is letting on. And you know what? I can't help but feel the same. Because here's the thing, we've seen them together too recently, too naturally, for this to just end out of nowhere. Remember that candid photo from just last month? The one where they were grabbing coffee together in Chengdu, laughing like nothing else in the world mattered? People don't go from that to "we've decided to separate" overnight. Something had to have happened. And yet, the wording, "differences in future plans," that says so much without saying anything. In this industry, that's usually code for conflicting priorities. Maybe Dylan wanted to focus on work and wasn't ready for the next step. Maybe SHEN wanted something different, maybe even to step back from acting for a while. Or maybe, and I hate to even say it, maybe the pressure from the constant public speculation finally got to them. I can't help but think back to an interview Dylan gave years ago where he said, "When I'm with someone I care about, I want to protect them from everything, even myself." At the time, it sounded romantic, but now, it feels almost haunting. Like maybe protecting her meant letting her go. Fans are split between mourning and refusing to believe it. Some are holding on to the hope that this is just a temporary situation, that maybe they'll find their way back to each other once things settle down. Others are diving deep into conspiracy theories, suggesting that maybe the agency pushed for the breakup to protect Dylan's image ahead of a big project launch. One post that really got to me was from a longtime fan who wrote, "I don't care if they're together or not. I just hope they're happy, even if it's apart." And honestly, that's where I'm trying to land right now. Because as much as we all wanted them to be the fairy tale couple, the truth is, we don't know everything they've been through. We only see the little glimpses they allow us to. But still, it's impossible not to feel the loss. Not just of a relationship, but of the story we've all been a part of. We've invested years into this, watching, cheering, defending them from rumors, and now it's like the final chapter just got ripped out before we could read it. The agency's statement also mentioned that both Dylan and YUE hope the public will continue to support them in their respective careers. Which, I mean, of course we will. But it's bittersweet, isn't it? Supporting them separately when we always imagined their futures intertwined. Another fan posted a compilation video, little clips from interviews, behind-the-scenes moments, even blurry fan-captured videos from airports, set to the song "Goodbye My Love." It's already at 500,000 views. And you can feel the collective grief pouring through the comments. People are reminiscing about the way Dylan used to light up when YUE laughed, how she'd absent-mindedly fix his jacket collar before a shoot. Those tiny gestures that spoke volumes. And I think that's why this breakup hits so hard. It's not just that we believed in them, it's that they made us believe in the possibility of quiet, lasting love in an industry where relationships are often fleeting and shallow. They showed us a version of love that wasn't loud or performative, but soft, steady, and real. If there's any silver lining here, it's that they seem to have ended things on good terms, at least publicly. There's no drama, no accusations, no messy unfollows on social media. Just quiet, respectful closure. And maybe, in a way, that's a sign of how real what they had was. Because real love doesn't always end with fireworks or shouting. Sometimes, it ends quietly, with two people wishing each other well, even if it breaks their hearts. Still, I have to be honest, part of me is holding on to the tiniest shred of hope. Hope that maybe in a year, or 2, or even 5, we'll get another surprise headline. One that says they found their way back to each other. Stranger things have happened, right? For now, though, we have to accept what's in front of us. Dylan Wang and YUE, the couple we all thought might just beat the odds, have gone their separate ways. And while it hurts, I think the best way we can honor what they had is to keep supporting them individually, to celebrate the joy they brought into each other's lives, and into ours, for as long as it lasted. So, to Dylan and YUE, if either of you ever sees this, thank you. Thank you for giving us a story worth believing in, for reminding us that chemistry is real, and that even in this crazy, unpredictable industry, genuine connection can exist. And thank you for letting us be part of your journey, even from the sidelines. For the rest of us, we'll keep watching. We'll keep hoping. And maybe one day, we'll get to rewrite this ending. But until then, let's be kind. Let's remember that behind the headlines are two human beings, just like us, doing their best to navigate love and life under a microscope. And who knows? Maybe this isn't the end of their story. Maybe it's just an intermission.